So I came on this topic because I had a friend who I said, well, I'm not Christian, I don't believe in the things about the Bible. And he was like, well, how do you base your moral, or what is your moral code? How do you even have a moral code if you don't believe in the things in the Bible? I've also had people who made comments on some of my past videos who has said, hey, you know, he's only talking against the Bible and all the things about Christianity because he just wants to do what he wants to do. I.e., I have no morals. I'm just trying to find a reason so I can just have a big old fucking time. They think that, you know, I'm going to say things against the Bible because the Bible is against homosexuality, which, yes, is true, but even when I was a Christian, I was still doing gay things with other Christians, so, and I really didn't care. So that has nothing to do with it. It just got to the point where I just found things in that religion that I was taking a part in that I didn't agree with, and hey. So let's talk about morals. Let's talk about how I base my morals. Now, the thing is, I saw a great video about morals and how people develop morals and how it has nothing to do with it. Morals are very simple. Morals is a learned thing. It's something that everybody does. It's something that the animal kingdom does. Whether you think that nature has morals or not, we get our morals from nature as thinking beings. I'll share a video with you. I'll put a link to it. It's a great video about how we develop our morals. But in a short sense, basically, morals are based on our need to survive. Humans have one basic need, and that's the need to survive. So you have a need to protect and ensure the survival of just a few things. One, yourself. You have a need to protect yourself. So anything that goes against protection of yourself or threatens the survival of self is going to be immoral. I.e., killing yourself or having someone kill you, if you don't want it, having somebody hurt you, whether that be mentally, physically, spiritually. Anything that threatens your survival physically, spiritually, or mentally as a person is going to be immoral. Whether you define it as that or not, you are going to find that thing as wrong. Number two, anything that threatens the survival of your inner group, your family, your unit, your family unit. So whether that's your children, that's your mama, that's your sister, anything that threatens that family unit, or the survival of that family unit, is going to be considered bad or evil. So that's gonna develop your moral code even more. So here you go from self to now to your family group, those people that you love and care for. And you may not even like them that much, but the whole point is that you're gonna have this natural inclination to protect that which is your family. Now every animal in the animal kingdom does this. What we find moral is, or immoral, is anything that threatens the survival of the family. Number three, anything that threatens the survival of your community. So now we've gone into a bigger circle of people. Now you had yourself, you had your family, now you have your community. So this could be your neighborhood, this could be your race, this could be where you're from, the people that know you. As a group. They may not be related to you, but they know you. So this could be any type of associations that you have. That could be your gang, that could be your fraternity, that could be your school, that could be an organization that you're with, it could be your sexuality, it could be your race. It could be any cultural bond that you have with people that you are not directly related to. So there is a code of ethics. There's a moral code that people that are alike but are not related develop within themselves, that they say this is moral but this isn't. Like Jewish people don't eat pork. They may think that that is immoral. That's just for them. But if you're not Jewish or if you're not Muslim, you may not feel that way. 4. Now we go into a bigger circle, and that's more like the national circle. So now you have your national pride, where your country, where you're from. So it's not so much cultural, but now we have things that go against the morality of our nationalism. As a country, who do we find loyalty to? So now we have our national pride, and we want to protect that. We want to protect that, the survival of our national pride. So as America, we have different moral codes than Iran or Iraq, where they believe that this is a threat against their survival. America said, look, that's not a threat to our survival. China may ban the internet because they feel like it's a threat to their moral code or survival. But of course, America, we need the freedom to have the internet. Like recently, it's the gun issue, where some countries believe, hey, we ban guns, like England bans guns because that's their nation, and America feels like, hey, we don't want to ban guns. Totally. But as time changes, we start saying, hey, this is now threatening the survival of our family and ourselves, so maybe we need to change our moral code as a nation to ensure the survival of our family and ourselves. See how moral codes change? The final big circle is the survival of our planet. So we develop our moral codes off the planetary system. Is based on what is good for all of mankind. What is something that we all have in common. So we don't want to continue to destroy the environment because we find that maybe killing whales and killing dolphins and destroying the rainforest is immoral, because now we're destroying our planet. And if we destroy our planet, we destroy ourselves. So we start seeing as a planet that there are some things that are just immoral. We cannot just go hunting every animal, because if we do it, then we're going to destroy our ecosystem. And if we destroy our ecosystem, we're destroying ourselves, we're destroying our families, we're destroying everything that we find or that we need for survival. So basically, in a nutshell, we have these circles of self-preservation, and that's how we develop our moral code. It has nothing to do with religion, it has nothing to do with God or what you believe, because everybody in every religion develops these moral codes between self, family, community, nation, and the planet. We all have these codes that we create. Now, we may use religion to justify those codes, but we all have it whether we have religion or not. And that's why you can have morality without religion. Give me your 2 cents about that, because if you don't do it,